Hello, kids. Let's listen to a story. Once upon a time. In the village of Monzona, located in a lush green valley, a river flowed abundantly all year long. From the top of the hill, looking across the valley, you could see little white cottages neatly lined up. Walking closer to one house surrounded by carrot gardens, you'd see a wide, neatly trimmed lawn. There was a rabbit named Frankie, but we'll just call him Frank. Frank was a runner. He spent his days practicing on the lawn in front of his house. He was so fast that he beat every other rabbit in the village, and everyone knew him. Because he always won, Frank became a bit arrogant. When he met slower rabbits, he would mock them. Today was no different. Frank ran past a thin, gray rabbit who was struggling to keep up. "Hey! Why are you running? Better go home and eat some carrots if you can't keep up with me." "Ha ha ha! Whee!" And with that, Frank zoomed away, leaving the gray rabbit looking on sadly. Months passed until one day a rabbit from the city came running in shouting, "Listen up, everyone! Only strong, four-legged rabbits can compete. If you're weak or skinny, sorry, no chance. The race will be held at Rabbit Stadium, not a soccer field, because we don't want anyone getting stepped on. The winner gets a giant golden carrot. Dig it, toss it, or exchange it for 11 million coins. Losers, well, we'll just enjoy watching. Auditions run from the full moon this month until next month. Only 100 rabbits will enter. Round 1 cuts 50, round 2 cuts 40, and the final round leaves just one winner. Sign up quickly. Miss it and you'll have to wait a whole year." The city rabbit ran back home, leaving the village rabbits confused about how to get to the city. We'll skip that part and follow them to Rabbit Stadium. The stadium was vast, so tall that only clouds could be seen above. All 40,000 seats were full of rabbits, each hoping to be number one. The race began. Frank, the fastest rabbit in Monzona, couldn't keep up with the city-trained rabbits and was eliminated in the first round. On the other hand, the gray rabbit won. After elimination, Frank was sad and disappointed. But like every other rabbit, he wanted to improve himself. And then the winner was announced. And the winner was none other than the gray rabbit he had mocked months ago. Frank started training again the next year. He exercised hard, ate healthy foods, drank milk for strong bones, avoided sweets, and slept well. Years passed, Frank trained diligently. When the gray rabbit returned to defend the title, Frank was ready. In the final round, Frank and the gray rabbit stood at the starting line with 4 other rabbits, 6 in total. The referee gave the signal. "Ready!" Bang! They ran neck and neck. Frank glanced at the gray rabbit, who gave a tiny smile. Both ran with all their might. At the finish line, Frank won by just a step. The gray rabbit clapped and smiled. Frank went home happy and proud. The following year, Frank trained again. The gray rabbit didn't compete, so Frank raced other rabbits. He carefully studied his competitors' speeds and times, preparing himself fully. In the final round, Frank and the white rabbit ran side by side, pushing their speed. Just before the finish line, Frank stumbled. The white rabbit crossed first. The crowd gasped, "Oh!" But Frank wasn't sad. Why? Let's rewind a bit. After Frank had previously won against the gray rabbit, He asked, "Why didn't you run full speed today? You could have beaten me easily." Winning is important, but consistent training matters. I let you win so you could feel the joy of victory. Showing kindness earns respect. Losing teaches us to learn and improve ourselves. Don't be sad. Losing makes us stronger. Frank understood and admired the gray rabbit's generosity. Losing taught him the value of effort and kindness. After that, Frank traveled and raced with friends, not just to win, but for fun and health. One day, he saw a slow-moving turtle. "Let's race with the turtle!" Frank ran off immediately, sharing fun and fitness with his friends. And that's the end of today's story, kids. See you next time. Bye! Apologies for any language mistakes. This story was translated from Thai.